Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Frozen Frontier.
All right.
The mists begin to swirl in front of Ferris.
Okay. Saving throw?
No, I was just going to say initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone or just Ferris?
I mean, Ferris can alert the party if he desires.
Is it the mist in the whole room or just near Ferris?
Just near Ferris.
So the mist like wells up.
So like into the hallway?
Yeah, the spot directly before you begins to like kind of swirl and rise.
How long did it take us to traverse that hallway?
It was a little while.
Question. It was a little while. It sounds like it was maybe 15 minutes. Does that sound about right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15?
So I just
15
wanted to know
rounds,
because my shield will last for half an hour.
Okay.
So my shield spell is still in effect for another 15 minutes.
That was probably partway through. I was assuming 15 minutes for like the whole dungeon bumble scene.
Yeah, we're probably
Right.
about 15 minutes in everything.
That's quite a lot of initiative.
You
rolls
cast
stuff
it like
there.
what? Oh, I guess you cast it like round 2 or 3, or right? Or was it the very first round?
If these
shield spell.
sarcophagus start moving, then I will roll initiative.
What are all these initiative rolls? Yeah, so
It's just
something
this
is
one
happening in the
creature
room.
that I'm rolling initiative over and over again for to confuse you guys.
I see.
Do we hear anything?
Nope.
Like a sarcophagi or not? There's no creaking to it. Okay, well.
Yeah.
I think I'm in total defense, and if there's a way to like be total magic defense too, like, are there any holy symbols you can do? What's the?
You throw up the M for Martha. You're just like,
Yeah.
let's go.
So it looks like Marshall didn't roll initiative, and neither did Grimes.
No, because like you said, it was just Ferris.
It doesn't sound like anything's happening, right?
Okay, yeah.
Everyone
So-
rolls initiative.
Ferris,
Oh.
you
I
begin
think-
to see these mists swirl around before you, and coming out of them is a misty creature with
Ready
a
yourselves!
face.
All right, now we roll initiative.
Now the rest of you roll initiative.
All right. Now do I make a saving throw?
No, almost though.
Okay.
And it might not actually be a save. Grimes, I'm just going to put you next because you beat it, but it's already going, so I'm just going to put you here. Like you rolled lower than it, but you rolled initiative late.
I think I'm
so-
total defensing.
Okay,
is what's
even
happening.
better. Sure. The thing
But maybe I'll check. Yeah, whatever.
for you, Ferris, rises up. Excellent. And kind of a vaporous mist reaches towards you and begins to wrap its way around you, and it's a roll to hit, actually.
Okay.
What is your AC based on Dex
19.
and Magic only? 'Cause
Oh,
your
Dex and
armor-
Magic would be 16.
Okay, because physical armor has no effect
Okay,
against
so yeah,
misty
16
things.
AC.
The mist goes to wrap around you, and you back the hell away from it.
Makes sense.
Very quickly and easily as it slowly solidifies in the air around
Awesome.
you. And that's when you can hear the sound of the sarcophagi begin to
Yep,
shift.
there we go.
There we go. It moves to your left. The stone scrapes over stone as skeletons begin to rise.
All right, let's do this.
These skeletons are wearing. These skeletons are wearing breastplates and like plate mail on their arms, but it's like old and rusted and kind of broken and tattered, but it's still everywhere, but it's like really kind of dinged up. You know, it's been decaying here for ages. And they are each wielding an arming sword. And they rise.
I feel like we should go before these guys on this round at least, considering they're all like pushing their way out of a sarcophagus.
Sure. I think their action this round is escaping the sarcophagus.
So that's like a full round thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's to be raised and then move the lid and get up and get
Do
out
I-
is their action.
Do we feel like the? Does it feel like they sense our presence? Are they like looking towards us and preparing to?
I mean, they were in the tomb a moment ago, and now they're crawling out. But it's probably a coincidence. It probably has to do with like the lunar cycles.
I mean, I guess do they? Okay, all right.
I don't know what you're asking here, Grimes.
trying to justify whether we would preemptively start smashing skeletons or
That mist vapor thing that rose up in the hall, that was already there,
first
right?
blood.
I mean, it looked like the mist on the ground begin to
Rose
rise.
up.
Right,
Okay.
Yeah. Yaromir, you were the first one to react.
Wait, I got an 11.
Sorry, I don't know how we skipped all of you guys.
Yeah, that's what
Marshall,
I'm
you're-
trying to figure out over in the corner how to react to the skeletons.
Marshall, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think.
You're taking defense, Grimes. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
I grab my shield off my back, dropping the drop the stick, grab the shield. And then Neal, we talked about this. Can I spin my sword around and hold it by the top of the blade?
You'll need to use both your hands for that, so you can't do that with your shield.
Okay, then screw that. I this one by Yaromir. I shield rush him.
Sure. Donning and doffing a shield is a full round action, though, because you got to strap it to your arm. It's a big, heavy, 16-pound acid shield.
Fine. So I spin the sword around then, holding it by the blade, and then crash this thing over the back of the head.
Wonderful. You turned around and give me a roll to hit it, -2 for your murder blow.
Flank attack?
No.
Okay. 19?
19, it clatters into the arm of the creature, sending it reeling, but doing no damage.
Oh man, he's got real full plate. Can't wait to kill these guys.
Shields. You're a little big for the plate, but Yaromir,
No,
it's
I
your
see.
turn.
Okay. There's only 4 skeletons that have emerged. There wasn't
Yeah.
one for each sarcophagus.
You can hear bones moving in the others.
Oh, okay. They just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take a little sidestep here. And then these things are within 5 and 15 of me. And I begin tracing the tattoos on my inner hands, and I unleash a burning hands fan at both of them.
Roll me damage while they roll saving.
I will. So I'm a 6th level wizard, so I can do. Let's roll 4 and take standard 2. 12 points of fire damage.
Yeah, that will envelop both of them in flames, and the magic surrounding them crumbles as they crumble and fall to the floor.
Since I haven't used my full movement and I can hear other tombs moving, can I flip my facing so that now that they're dead, I can my shield spell will be in front of these two?
Sure. If you want, you can continue moving as well.
I think this is a fine movement. I just want my facing towards the potential new threat.
Sure. Another skeleton gets its turn, crawls out of the sarcophagus, and comes forward. Ferris, it's your turn.
So because these guys didn't get attacks, am I able to make a range shot without provoking an attack, or would I have to switch to melee here?
You'd have to switch to melee because they got out.
So main hand on this guy, offhand on this guy, right here. So d20 plus 8 for the main hand is an 18.
No, clatters
plus
against their shield.
5 is a 6, so no hits for that.
No. Swings and misses all the way around. And at the end of the round, these guys merge.
So before my turn ends here, actually, because I still have my move.
This sarcophagi next to me starts to open.
Yes, they all do.
What were their initiatives or something? Could I have tried to keep it in the coffin? I mean, I know I didn't declare that specifically as an action, but I mean, I'm sitting there defensively. How long is it between the coffin starting to open and there being a skeleton right in front of me?
I mean, it doesn't take them that long to open.
It looks like you rolled their initiative for the next round.
I rolled their initiative for the previous round, but they went for
and they were
the other things. Yeah, they had too low of initiative, so they got pushed to the end of the round.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay. So we're okay.
Yeah. So they can. You were taking the total defense anyway. You said.
Yeah.
So I think
so next round we're rolling again, right?
Yes, we all roll initiative now.
I guess what I'm asking is, can I put the skeleton back in its coffin if
I think the answer is no, because you were taking a total defense action. You were trying to hide and defend yourself.
We're rolling initiative now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you want to just keep initiative in the same order, considering
That
how
might
many
be
characters
nice.
there are?
Yeah. If If you guys don't mind, just rolling once. And
That's fine. Yeah.
Actually,
I'm doing a different action this turn to last time, but my initiative's worse, but...
They rolled really well across the board. Okay, so the first of the skeletons will take its arming sword and give a slash towards Ferris.
19 AC.
With a 21 to hit. It will hit you for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next one is stuck behind his buddy. The next one's in front of Kel Marshall, and it swings at you with a 14 to hit.
I don't think that hits me. Remember, I haven't got my shield, but my AC is 15 from
Your
armor.
AC should be
15.
yeah.
Yep. The one next to Ferris turns and again swings with a 9 to hit, clattering harmlessly at the sarcophagus beside it. This one is behind Marshall and will take a swing at him with a 24 to hit.
Not a crit unless it's an 18, but...
Not an 18. You will take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
This one is behind Ferris, it looks like. Right? You're facing...
Yes, I was facing these two because I attacked him in melee.
Perfect. Hold off the table. That is a natural 20 to hit you, Ferris.
Okay.
A modified 25.
Not a
Actually, 25.
Yes,
With back
single
attack,
crit.
it's actually a 27.
Single
still a
crit.
single crit.
Okay, single crit. Damn, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that some of that from Dex, though? How much of your AC is from
yes.
Dex?
Let me check. 3 from Dex, making me 16, so it is a double crit.
Oh.
Beautiful. 17 damage as the arming sword just jabs like right where your armor covers your hips. You can feel the sword digging into your hip bones. And the next one is between Yaramir and Grimes, and it will attack Yaramir with a 22 to hit.
Okay.
For 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then moving in is the vaporous mist.
I was hoping that was stuck to the hallway.
Reach for Ferris.
16 AC for touch attack.
Okay, with a 19 to hit. And as it reaches you, it doesn't really cut you or anything. You more just kind of feel like a suction. And with great pain, you can feel the blood of your body just being pulled like a sieve through your skin and being absorbed into the mist. It is extraordinarily painful just having your blood being pulled from your face through your body. The pain will give you a penalty to initiative, which you're not worrying about, Dex and strength, and you take
18 was without magic bonus. What are you talking about?
7 points of damage.
Oh, 18 was without magic bonus on my attack. Would that have hit?
No. Would not
Okay.
hit. And as the creature, the mist before you, absorbs the blood that exits you, it takes on a sickly yellow color.
Great.
Jesus.
Ferris, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I need to.
Caca!
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
have
the
my
other
claws
option is
open.
disengage and start shooting, which might not be the worst idea because these guys are like stuck by the sarcophagi, right? Like they don't really seem to be able to climb over or anything.
Yeah, there's one that's kind of just stuck behind everyone else.
Yes, I'm thinking a disengage might be good because William's at full HP. I'm not doing quite so well, and I can shoot from range, which might be a better move for me at this point.
Yeah,
I think
I'm not
gonna
at full HP.
disengage
Well, that's fine.
You're pretty much at full. I'm gonna disengage to your
All right. You
And then I'm
back
gonna pull
up,
out my bow.
dodging blows, ducking under them,
Yep.
getting all the way to the hallway. Next up is Grimes,
so
the dead move.
they're pretty spry. I don't know how this guy got in front of me so quick, but it seems like it hasn't noticed me.
It's back
I would
is
have liked
to
to
you.
kept it in its sarcophagi, but I guess we'll take care of it now that it's here. So I'll like stand up. I don't know why it took me. Oh yeah, took me this long, I think, to get myself positioned right behind it, and I'll try and backstab it. I guess I'll like use the dagger, like the phasing dagger that I've got, and like try to like sever its spinal cord. I don't know if that's going to be like a thing that works on magic construct,
roll
but
to
I'll
hit +2
Yeah.
to hit, and
for back attack.
yeah, and it doesn't get a
I
shield.
don't think.
AC.
I mean, yeah. I think trying to target the anatomy of a. Oh, we'll see. But it's
No.
got plate. Wait, hold on. I guess the way. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, is that includes your +2 for back attack?
Well, what I described was probably more of a called shot, but I think it's a miss either way. That's
Yeah.
That's not including magic though.
Right.
But I think what I described was a called shot, right? So I think I try to slip my dagger between its helmet and the top of its plate mail.
Mhm.
I take the -4 to hit, but maybe it's bone. Yeah, and try to like.
yeah, it
slice
doesn't
its
work.
Spine.
The plate
Do I
mill's
not get it in
rusty,
there, or-
and there's like a plate in the way that you didn't really realize. It's a different style of armor than you're used to seeing, where the plates overlap in different ways, and you kind of
Okay.
get it in there and jiggle it around, but to no avail. Do you have an offhand
Well,
attack?
Ultra Spear. I do. And it's actually my primary hand.
The Ultra Spear is your primary hand?
Yeah, I should have an initiative penalty, I think, because I rolled with dagger initiative and rolled poorly.
Go ahead and
nonetheless.
make
But
a
I think
roll.
I'm last anyways. I swipe at its legs with my Ultra Spear, and it did to no avail.
No. Kel, William, Marshall, the
All right.
dead surround you.
Seeing Forest retreat, I don't know whether to abandon my previous plan of bull rushing these two skeletons into the wall. And I draw my shield, turn, put my back to the one fighting Yaramir, and try and block off the entrance from the skeletons. So, you know, and I shout like, "Back up! Back up!"
Are you going to make an attack, or are you just chilling?
You said it was my full round to equip my shield.
Oh, right. So, of course.
I thought you had your shield. Oh, no, you had the
It's on the back.
lantern.
Yaramir, you've just been
Yeah, my spell
skewered.
fizzles.
Yes. Is that it for your turn then?
Yeah, because I don't want to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Next round, the dead continue
You
to
roll
close. No, we're just
Are
gonna
we
try
just
and
gonna
keep
keep
this
this
same.
order? Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
'cause it's complicated.
I mean, seems a bit unfair.
They did roll ridiculously well.
They did,
If
but
the skeletons continue to move before me and I don't have a chance to get the advantage of quick spell casting, can I get
Also,
like a check to not have spells fizzle?
yeah. Why don't we just say a con check that is 10 plus the damage, or
So yeah, just
I mean, if
use
we-
the 5e rule. I'm good with that.
yeah.
I'm not one to lawyer, so if it's the way it is, it's fine. But arming sword initiative is 5, and some of these skeletons are rolling 4 on initiative.
Oh, right. I was rolling default, and it should actually be 2 higher for all the skeletons. Yeah.
They'd still all go before us.
Yep.
So can we re-roll one more round, or can we I'd prefer to roll, but if you don't want to do it, it's fine. It's fine.
I was gonna do it because you guys asked to do
I
it.
was the only one who asked, so it's up to you.
I'd rather roll.
All right, let's all re-roll initiative.
All right.
Every
So-
round.
It's just
We're
better. It's just better that way because if you do
Sure,
different actions
Sure,
and stuff,
that's fine. I'm happy.
What's
All
an
right,
Ultra Spear's
15,
initiative,
great.
Neal?
I rolled the exact
6.
same initiative.
It's just a
is it-
regular spear, Ryan, and it's 6.
Well, it's
Hey,
six.
something is going after us now. This has already worked out in our favor. Everything else is still going.
I want to read a spell really quick. I'll roll for the higher spell first, but it might be a lower one.
Well, you're going first, so if it's a faster initiative,
nice.
then it's all good.
Okay, then give me a second to find my spell. I want to read it to know for sure this is gonna work.
If it's one slower, you would still get it off guaranteed.
No, I rolled with +2 instead of +1.
oh, nice.
Oh, I don't know. It does say one creature. It doesn't really say anything beyond that. It's missed a creature.
Yeah, it's a creature.
All right, then I I take out one of my little clay hands that I sculpted with Amelie, and I put it on the ground and begin tracing out the symbol for earth and grasp, and I slam that into the ground, and it like chases its way out here and attempts to grab the mist and hold it in place.
Nice.
It reaches up and kind of grabs for the mist, but doesn't quite get a hold of it as the mist swirls forward towards you.
And then I move back.
Okay. You have now stepped into the silence area.
Oh,
you can continue
I thought
to.
we were out of the silence when we were in this hallway.
Would that trigger an attack of opportunity?
Oh, I guess it would. Well, fuck. Well, I guess I did it. Well, now I'm useless. All right. Well, shit.
The attack of opportunity is a 15, but you have a shield spell.
That actually misses because of the
The amulet even should be enough.
The amulet is AC 15.
Oh, I thought it was 16. Never mind.
No, 15. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went over this. What? Oh, okay.
But the shield spell is enough.
Fine.
No, your shield spell should give you
Yeah,
AC 16.
Nope, because when I move to back away from it, my shield spell is no longer facing it. I don't get benefit from the shield spell.
That would assume you ran away. I feel like backing away is still a reasonable, because you moved like what, 10, 15 feet?
Yeah. If I walked away from it while facing it, then it would miss.
Technically, like fleeing, it would get a back attack, but like he backed away 15 feet. I don't see why he has to turn around to do that.
I think it's fine. I think Yaramir is a careful person who's not turning his back to his enemy
I have
unnecessarily.
to change my amulet. I had it at 16 at one point. Oh well. I must
anyway.
have done bad math.
The next skeleton goes, and it's just gonna step forward away from Grimes, provoking attacks of
an
opportunity.
OA.
Yep.
Is that,
With
do I get
both-
one for each hand, or is it based on
One
level?
for each hand.
One pretty chance.
And that's only one attack of opportunity.
And back attacks, right?
Yep.
Ultra Spear. Crit with the Ultra Spear.
That's a hit, not a crit.
+4.
There's.
Is there another +2
No,
on
there's no
that?
bonuses.
Yeah,
done
because without
plus-
shield, its AC is
Oh.
not is higher than 16.
Yeah, but did you do
Yeah.
+4 for back
That's
attack?
+2 for back attack.
You're at nothing with the spear.
He's
Yeah, I'm not even proficient with a spear,
Okay.
but
So
it does
it's a
2d4
regular
points of
hit.
damage. Although I think that gets halved, right?
It doesn't seem to. It skewer through the armor, breaking it apart, and the bones shake, rattle, and roll.
And with the dagger plus magic bonus.
No.
No.
No dice.
It's dead, right?
No,
What?
no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. It will stand behind William and skewer at him with a 7 plus 2 for back attack is 9 as a miss. As the mist moves forward
Oh,
towards
I have high
William.
strength, so there's actually +1 damage to that spear.
Oh, I will subtract 1 from its HP. The mist moves forward and reaches out for you, William. Only counting dex and magic bonuses, it rolls an 18 to hit you.
It's I think my AC with Dex and Magic is,
I think it's 10.
I think it's 10.
All right, so it just reaches out, and like Ferris, you can feel the blood in your veins being ripped through your capillaries and the pores in your face and just kind of leaching out into the cloud around you. It is extraordinarily painful, and now, like Ferris, you will have a penalty to... Where's my list of penalties? Initiative, Dex, and...
Strength, right?
Strength. Yes.
How much?
It's a penalty of 2 the first round, 1 the second round, and 0 the third round. So, yeah. You take simply 5 points of damage. Hold on, you took 5. How much did you take, Ferris, from it? 4?
4, I think. I don't remember.
Wonderful. And as it soaks your blood, so too does it grow darker in color. Now a ghastly orange. This Shelly Skelly will come right down the middle of the hallway towards you with a 6 to hit.
No.
Nope. And these other ones are just kind of stuck. This guy's not. This guy can reach you with a 12, which is no good, and it is Grimes' turn.
I guess I'll try to finish off this one. Well, yeah.
Get this one off my back, Grimes.
Is it just a flank, it looks like, from here, probably?
Yep.
Oh, the Ultra Spear fails me. And then dagger. No.
Oh, it's not working.
Maybe I'm getting its attention, though. So, like, I come at it from its side and try to get at it. It must be turning to me in a defensive posture.
I suppose its shield is on its left side, so you would not take into account its shield AC, but I think your weapons are just kind of clattering against the rusted out plate mail on it.
With the natural one, I don't even think I can hit it.
Before
Can't hit a stationary skelly.
Yeah. Before chat goes crazy, when I say rusted, I mean corroded because it's not iron armor, right? It's corroded brass. Or bronze, really. This skeleton moves forward to about here, points its sword down the hallway towards, the whole party, and you can hear a low betrayer echoing out from underneath the helm. Varys, it's your turn.
Well, I think I'm the only one who can actually damage this mist, maybe, so I'm going to take a shot at it with these ethereal arrows for a miss, and then I'll get a second shot at the end of the round.
Yeah. The next skeleton begins to climb over a sarcophagus.
How high are the ceilings here?
Same as before, same as the other. So 6.5, 6.75 feet in height.
So it has to like crouch.
It's like a shamble over the.
Mm-hmm.
It's slow shamble over it until it's on William's side, where it swings at him with a 15, 16 for flanking against you.
No, it should be a miss.
Yeah. The next one will come over here, and it is Marshall's turn.
Okay. Is this a crazy idea, Neal, to try and like leap through the skeletons to the other side of the room and just like smash them aside as I dive through them?
You would provoke like 4 attacks of opportunity, maybe 5.
Would I
don't know if it's a crazy idea.
Oh, you've got the magic leaping sandals or whatever.
I mean, the ceiling's pretty low, so you're likely to hit your head because you're what, like 6'4" already?
Yeah.
So if you like
almost
go on your tippy toes, you're basically hitting the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to hold that shit, man.
All right. The one to my left, or behind me, so I pivot to the left to face this guy. The one on my left now, I smash in the face with my shield. Let me just remember what the attack roll on that is. So I take a -4 and a -2. That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So shield attack, 18.
You slam into it with the shield, but you do not beat its AC.
And then the one directly in front, I attack normally. No.
Nope. Your sword clatters against their plate mail to no avail. And now we re-roll initiative.
I get a second shot.
You get a second shot.
For a 10. Nope.
Ooh. Aramir, hope we got something good.
No, I'm pretty useless. I'm actually in the silence too. I kind of want to run away, but there's a trap in between us and there that I can't.
Yeah, you'd have to try jumping over it. It is only 10 feet, so you might be able to do it.
I'm a shitty wizard.
Why do these all have like little wavy things over them and a 5
The
on
initiative.
them?
Oh no, maybe not.
Yeah, it is their initiative bonus, but I don't know why it gets those marks.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Did everyone roll?
No.
You can still maximum millions earth and grasp resummons automatically, right?
It does, yeah.
Seven.
It has a 30% chance per round until the duration of the spell ends.
Okay, and it will go after the same target over and over again?
Same target, yeah. Okay. It's frenzied after the one target, right? But
Wonderful.
there's a 30% chance each round for an assload of rounds. For 9 rounds.
Nice. Okay. Looks like everyone's rolled initiative. The first skeleton in front of Marshall will swing at you. The miss. The one now directly in front of you, which is, top side of the map, swings at you with a natural 20, modified 24, modified
Crit.
25.
Crit.
9 plus 4 is 13 damage to you. This next skeleton is going to start shambling over, but it can't really make that far of a movement. It can get to about here. It's not really what we would call a dexterous creature. This one will just go here. The one beside William will... It'll turn to face Grimes, who has been attacking it, and swing at you with its sword for a 7.
Wait, why are we doing this?
What?
Okay, I can speak out of the initiative order, right?
Sure.
William, fall back to the hall! Why are we not fighting them in the fucking hallway?
I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I know.
The mist will move this direction and try and soak Kel William Marshall one more time, but that's only a 9 to hit, which is a miss. Yarmir,
So 30% chance on my thingamajig.
roll it.
Nope, does not appear this round. I step past. What are squeezing rules? Does it just take like an extra square of movement to squeeze past?
Yeah, but you've got way more than you could ever use.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do it twice. So I'm gonna squeeze past him to get here, so that I'm out of the silence, right? This is silence free? Okay, and then I pull out a scroll of magic missile and begin reading it and tracing it so it turns into magic, and I'm gonna fire the magic missile at the mist.
Okay.
Where'd my magic missile go? For 8 points of damage. And then I'm gonna go back.
Okay. As you hit it with the magic missile, kind of a trickle of red bodily fluids rain down on the ground around you. And the mist begins to turn and twist in agony.
Neal, William should have +1 to AC and +1 to hit against all these skeletons, just for posterity.
Oh, because of his iron
Steel.
chainmail?
Yeah, he's got steel everything.
My 19 might have hit. Never mind.
Do you have a steel? What is the make of your weapon? What metal is it?
I don't know.
magic-
The
I don't think
magic
you
the
sword.
magic grasshopper.
It's like the magic one.
Yes. Let's
My
see.
original sword was steel, but
Actually, I mentioned it. What is Nighthawk made out of? Because this place doesn't have like an iron deficiency,
It
does it?
says in our description of it, it has a grasshopper inlaid along the pommel.
It's like mithril, isn't it?
Iron-like alloy blade. That was the description we were given.
what alloy? Sorry.
An iron alloy.
Iron-like alloy blade.
Do you know what a
they
Nighthawk
should
is made out of?
be-
The curved sword. No, we didn't get a description for that.
It'll be at least a steel blade. So you should all have a bonus.
An extra
They should all have a
+1.
penalty of 1 to their AC against your weapons. And William is wearing steel chainmail, so they should have a penalty of 1 to hit William. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that would have made a difference in any of these blows. I don't think anything was off by 1.
I
don't think so,
I
but I
missed
figured
on a 19.
That's okay. You still would have missed on a 20.
Okay.
Yeah. So Yarmir, you magic missile the thing and back out. The skeleton adjacent will make a kind of a flailing swing at you for a 2 + 5 is 7 to hit. And then the next monster next to William, kind of behind him, slashes at you for a 7, which is no good, and it is Ferris's turn.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at this mist with these ethereal arrows. For 14 to hit, might do it.
I think that is a hit. Yes.
Takes 2 points of damage. There might be like a magic bonus from the arrows. I don't actually know.
There is not.
Okay.
And a little bit of showering blood falls on the skeletons around the mist.
Okay.
Grimes.
All right, let's do it. If I start moving this direction, like strafing around the skeleton, it stays facing me?
Yes.
Okay. Making my attacks. Spear.
Nope.
Not even gonna do it, is it?
Nope.
And dagger.
Nope.
Nope. Are we falling back, Captain?
Yes.
All right, Neal, hold on. They don't get to move yet.
Oh, I
have
thought you were
nothing.
done with your turn.
I'm only provoking one OA as I shove past my companions to get into the hallway.
All right, it takes a swing to hit you, which is a
I'm like back.
16 plus 5 is a 21.
That will do it. Yeah.
All right, you take 9 points of damage as the old sword cuts into your flesh.
Yikes! Reduced to 8 by my by being partially ethereal.
All right, the next skeleton crawls over a sarcophagus, moves forward, and hacks at William for a 15 to hit.
No.
I think.
But you don't have your shield, right?
Depends
For
if it's a
back
flank or a
attack.
back attack.
Yeah, it's a back attack, right? Because you're facing north.
15's still a miss, so maybe not. It's 15's a hit, I think. Chainmail, 15.
Yeah. All right, so it clips you in the back for 11 points of damage. And William is not doing too hot. It's your turn, buddy.
If I were to...
I guess I can't even shout.
I
You're in
can't...
silence.
There's no way to, like, strafe out of this surround.
I don't know
Withdraw.
what that means. Like,
You can-
straight
yeah.
out.
Can I withdraw, though? I mean, but, like, can I get out? I feel like I'm surrounded.
You are surrounded.
So can I withdraw?
I don't know if you can withdraw over these sarcophagi and around these skeletons. Maybe with a...
The skeletons were able to climb over the sarcophagi.
They were, but I'm wondering if you can withdraw diagonal through monsters and onto objects. I don't know. These are weird rules. Give me a dex
What about-
check to see if you can make it out of here. That's
What
He's
about-
like a giant man, isn't he? Could he just overrun the skeleton?
Yeah, what about, like, a backwards leap withdraw?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to just like shove it to the ground, you could probably shove something to a ground and walk
But the
over
trouble
it.
there is you provoke opportunities from everything.
It's still
attacks from
withdraw,
everything
right?
else.
That's true.
So can I withdraw over the skeleton and make a
No,
strength check
you
or
would
something?
need to like knock it to the ground to withdraw over it because otherwise it's standing in your path, right?
Really
And
need to
take-
kill that skeleton.
And take 5 attacks of
You
opportunity.
know what else you could do, William? So you can climb over the sarcophagus normally. It's just, can you withdraw over the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what he's saying. Roll a dex
that's the
check to see if
question.
you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll dex check to try and withdraw, but I've only got 7 dex right now. What's the
Alright.
consequence of failure?
I think the consequence of failure is that the skeletons are blocking your path and you can't make a way through them. You know, because they're all like surrounding at you and swinging at you, and you just can't get past their blades and their shields.
If I kill this one behind me, can I then strafe to here?
Sure, and take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Well, no, because I'm not leaving. Well, I'd be leaving the combat. I suppose I would be leaving the combat range. I don't think I can survive another round, so I'm gonna have to try the dex check.
Right.
Right. Give us
You
roll a
would be
hit.
able to face them when you withdrew, because you'd be going like 10 feet or something. They'd be backing away.
Yep, that would be fine.
So you'd have like 18 AC there.
Give us
Not
a roll
against
a
the
hit.
Not worth it. Probably not worth it. You're probably better off making that dex check.
It's a back attack actually, so it doesn't get its shield, which drops its AC, and you get +2 to hit, so that actually hits it.
No, wait. That was the dex check.
Oh, that was your dex check, not your
Yeah.
attack roll. Yeah, you try and scramble out of here, but there are blades and swords and shields and bones and misty things and large rocks, and you're just being overwhelmed.
He didn't actually do anything though. He can still make an attack or something.
Yeah.
Right, that
yeah,
was-
you can't get out,
yeah.
so go ahead and take your regular action.
Oh, okay. I try and hit the skeleton that's.
Turn to
Well,
the-
actually, the mist directly in front of me. I can attack the skeleton and the mist in one attack, right?
It is like in the skeleton.
Yeah.
I guess it is moving through them. Go for it.
I swing at the skeleton.
Yeah, I guess any attack at the skeleton would necessarily hit the mist, which you do. You missed the
plus-
skeleton, but you hit the mist.
It's,
But wait,
did you
no,
remember
hang
that
on,
it's
hang on.
steel?
And it's a magic weapon. Steel and magic.
So +2.
But did you
least.
include your strength penalty for the drain?
I don't know how it affects.
It would go by
exceptional.
down by
strength.
10%.
It should be
So-
going by like 10% per.
So I don't think it makes a difference.
Okay. Yeah, and you've already recovered for 1 round.
Yeah. So you're at minus 10%.
So Neal, +2 to that, or +3, +4, +5. I don't know.
So your sword is +1 to hit.
So it's a
so
21.
21 against AC 22.
So I hit the mist
You hit the mist.
with a crit? No?
21. It will clear by 10 against the mist.
Nice.
12.
The mist loses its color. It sort of begins to fade a little bit as it drops more of your own blood onto the ground around it.
I get a second shot at the end of this round. William should also get a second attack.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
You go first, Sean.
16, so it takes another d6.
That's the mist. Yep.
Takes another 5 points of damage.
All right,
I attack the mist and the skeleton again.
go for it.
16.
Hits the mist, not the skeleton.
7.
7 points of damage. The mist is still there, but it is a shadow of its former self. It's more transparent than... Oh, it's about as transparent as when it first summoned, and it is hard to be seen.
Okay. Ferris, like a little bit of speech before we go into the initiative thing. Ferris is
Sure.
going to be like trying to push the others back to like move back a square, and he's going to be shouting for William to get into the hall.
I'm gonna need some
And then
help
he's
to get
like
out.
stepping in. Oh yeah, you need to make another dex check.
You're gonna have to move the skeletons out the way and get me out.
So is it initiative time?
It is initiative time.
No, come on. Nice, Yarmir.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Come on.
Make that dex check, man.
Yeah.
Yarmir, you are first.
Okay.
30%?
I step forward again into here. And now, let's draw a little thing here. If we start at the mist tendril here, that's not right. Start the mist tendril here, go across. All 3 of these people are within 15 feet. What about here? 15. So I'm gonna step right here. And then I will have this guy in here, the mist in here, this guy, and this guy in a 15 feet fan.
That's 20 feet.
That's 15.
I'm literally drawing the measurable.
But like, if you draw 2 squares, which are 10 feet... Oh, I'm see. From center to center, yeah, it's 15. It'll be fine. You can stand... Here, let me just put you in half a square. There you go. Perfect.
All right. And we're unleashing a flame of fire on all 4 of these enemies here.
See ya.
William?
And we are going
no,
to...
William's far enough away.
Yeah, it
It's
only
only
extends 5 and 15. It's a very wide, thin fan. Where is my thing? There we go. Doing 4 and 2 again. For 13 points of burning damage.
This skeleton crumbles in the flames, as does
Nice.
this one, and the mist just evaporates and disappears.
Okay, perfect.
And then I GTFO down the hallway as far as I can go. Well, no, I don't. I don't go as far as I can go. I just go right behind Grimes because I don't want to get
Also,
in trouble.
give me your D100 for the...
Oh, for the one. Okay, it'll appear, but it can't grab anything.
I guess, yeah.
It can't. Can it change targets, or is it single target?
No, it's cast at a single creature. So, for all intents and purposes, a hand may appear during the battle and be like, "I'm hungry for mist," and then it'll disappear.
Grasp at thin air before.
Yeah.
All right, Marshall, it's your turn.
All right. I withdraw behind Faris.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that's one of my best scrolls down.
God damn, that was close. Wow. I thought that was it.
All right, the next skeleton will move up towards Ferris, standing on Grimes' backpack, and take a swing at the half-elf with a 24 to hit.
Hit.
Excellent. The sword cuts into you for 12 points of damage.
Oh man, we're not out the woods yet.
Nope.
The next one will move over here.
I feel like they should not be able to attack around that corner.
I
Right?
will give them
you-
disadvantage on it. Oh,
Okay.
and it's sword's in his right hand. There's no way
Yeah,
he
right.
can
That's
make
what
that
I'm
attack.
saying. Like, it's a slashing weapon that they're all using, and you've said that we take penalties for being in such a narrow space. I feel like
if
attacking around that
if he was
corner.
on this side, maybe, but definitely not a sword in the right
Yeah,
hand.
and I feel
around
like
the
even
left
on
corner.
because then he'd be standing on that sarcophagus, and that's just not feasible.
There's no way to stand on it. Yeah, so it comes up to here and does nothing.
Okay.
Grimes, buddy old
I rolled with daggers. I don't. William, do you still have any oil?
I do. It's in my bag. If you want to go looking for it, I mean, my bag's to you.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I prep.
Didn't you take your backpack into the room and set it down? Isn't
Yeah,
that
my
what that
backpack.
was?
The skeleton's standing over, but it's not my backpack we need. It's William's got the oil.
Yeah.
So I'll spend the round, I guess, setting one of those up. I had rolled with a dagger initiative, so I think delay. I'll prep and then I'll do that next round.
Ferris.
Okay, d20 plus 8 at this guy. It's a 10 to hit, and then d20 plus 5 for the offhand is a 25.
You
Nice.
do not crit, but you hit.
When a natural 20 isn't even a crit, takes another 4 points of damage.
All right.
Can you show their health bars, by the way, because they're invisible?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to determine their health.
I wouldn't
to
worry
you.
about it. It's a skeleton.
It's
Yeah.
already dead. How can you tell?
It's pretty dinged up. You know, it's all a mess.
All right, and then one thing I'm curious about. So I don't know how we do the 3 attacks every 2 rounds. The last time I used my swords, I did the one attack round. Would I get 2 this round, even though it's been multiple rounds in between?
No, they've got to be
Be
sequential.
consecutive, yeah.
Yeah. All right, then the next 2 skeletons go. They can't really get to you, and we go to initiative.
All right.
And you guys are gonna.
I can't really do anything because I'm in the silent hallway, so I can't cast any spells.
Yeah.
So I think I don't have my stick either anymore because William has it. So I'm just kind of stuck. I don't want to move too far down the hallway because I don't remember where the trap was. I can't. So I think I'm just taking like a defensive action, waiting for someone to turn around with a panicked look on their face and maybe book it back down the hall.
Okay.
What is spear initiative?
6.
Yeah, okay, same as harpoon. All right. I can
Are you
attack.
going to be attacking past me with the spear?
I can, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense, yeah.
You're taller than him. You can reach over him and skewer.
All right.
So Yarmir, you're not really doing anything here, right?
Yeah, I don't really have much to do at this point. I've expended my usefulness as long as we're in silence.
That's fair. Grimes.
I think I want to switch places with Ferris
Oh.
and probably set these skellies on
Well,
fire.
how are you going to get past Marshall without being able to talk to him?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. We're in silence.
I mean,
aren't we?
is Marshall in the silence or is he out
Yes,
of
he's in the
it?
silence.
Okay, so they're both. Yeah, makes sense then.
Well, I think we'll at least. We go back to back. So I think William and I coordinate switching places awkwardly in the silence. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Sure. I bet you can make hand gestures and tap
Yeah.
on him and be like,
Yeah, I'm like.
And with full minute rounds, I feel like you can figure that out.
sure. William, do you consent to this switching?
Will I be able to attack and then switch?
Sure. Grimes can delay his turn to go after
Okay, yeah. So
your
maybe I
stab.
tug William back after he makes his attack. And
Sure, that's
shimmy
fine.
past him.
Make your attack, Marshall.
Any negatives? No?
Are you proficient with the spear?
Yep.
Then you're all good to go.
Okay.
Ah, no, you stab over and it gets stuck right in the middle of that shield.
Alright, I switch places with Grimes.
And. Well.
You're gonna still try and switch with Ferris?
Yeah, is he able to
I
do
think
that?
so. I mean,
right
I've got
away?
I've got a flask of oil, and I don't know if I found William's tinderbox. Mine's probably in that backpack on the floor.
It is in the backpack on the floor, unfortunately.
But I assume William had one somewhere in
I
his
have
stuff.
it.
I spent the whole last round rummaging through his shit. It sounds like.
I have a tinderbox.
Would it take
All
a
right.
full round for you to light the thing? Because Ferris gets 2 attacks this round. It might be worth waiting until you're ready before you take
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will take a full round to light something on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Um,
think I'll last one more round unless it like crits me.
Wait, we
only one
will we
skeleton
go at the
that
same
can reach
time?
you. Oh yeah. Well, attacks resolve simultaneously then.
19 plus magic bonus, which I think might be a hit.
It is nighttime. I've been forgetting to with all of your attacks. Yeah.
It's a
I'm
plus
pretty
3
sure
at
he's
night.
in silence. He can't do that. He's in the
No,
hallway.
Yeah.
No,
one
I'm
advantage of
just
the
out of the bubble.
silence.
He is just out of the silence bubble.
When I was in that
unfortunately.
same square, you told me I was in the silence.
I have
This is the
a
bubble
nice
where-
big yellow marker on top of everything, so I know exactly who's in
All right,
silence. And who's
you
not.
gave me bad info because I'd have sat right there.
Yeah. But no, I knew it was there because that's where William was able to hear when we first came down this hall.
But we can't hear the
Yeah.
You don't
I
hear
can
the cry.
just our enemies.
Right.
I
So
can-
that
I can-
that 19 is a 22 to hit with the
It takes 10
screeching
points of
cry.
damage.
Yes, and it dies,
Awesome. It does get its attack roll.
which was a 9.
Okay.
The
And then
next,
one of these other guys can close, I guess.
Yeah, it'll close and swing for an 8 to hit
All right. And then I get a second attack.
at the end of the round.
Yep. That's going to be a 27.
Nice.
So D8 plus 3 again is a 4-point damage attack.
And that plus 3 is from specialization and mastery and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So it'd be 7, I guess, because
Yes.
it's plus 3 at night is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 1
then-
during the day, 2 at dusk and dawn, 3 at night.
Awesome. Thank you.
And the red streak goes through the skeleton and its armor. That is the end of that. Grimes, it's your turn.
I think we do initiative again.
Yeah, it was the end
Oh,
of the
right,
round.
new initiative order. Thank you.
All right, I'm just going to roll for sword.
Nice.
I have a really great idea. I wish I could talk.
Or actually, Grimes, you're going to swap with me, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going
beating
to penalize
you.
my initiative by 2 then, since I'm going to switch to a ranged weapon then.
Okay. Can I? So I think I'm pulling Ferris out of the way and
Yeah.
trying to take his position, and he went last round, right? Although I guess he's
So you guys can
Engaged.
switch positions, and I'll let you guys, since you are the defensive, you are the switchers, decide who will take the attack of opportunity. Whether it's like Grimes moving in front of Ferris, or Ferris like trying to back into Grimes. I'll
yeah.
let you decide
I
who
think I'll
wants to
take it. I think I pull Ferris out of the way and step in front. I've still got the phase dagger in my offhand, but I've ditched my ultra spear somewhere in this chaos.
All right.
And I,
natural
stepped in.
20, modified 25 to hit you.
Of course it is. I don't.
That's a single crit,
That's
though.
not a. Yeah, that's. I guess that is a single crit.
Just clears by 5, not 10.
My AC is 16.
Okay. You will take. I can't remember the. You will take 14, which is reduced to 13 because of your phase dagger.
Fantastic. Now we're all beat up. Why did that not update? And I've still got my action, I guess. Can I grab my backpack strap and drag it out of the way as I start a small fire? And I guess
Where are you starting the small fire? You've got something burning already,
this
right?
door.
Yeah,
I don't
he-
think I've lit it yet. I think
Okay.
that's what this round is supposed to be.
That's what you did last round after you swapped
Yeah,
with
you
William.
did that last round, yeah.
So I've got oil in one hand, dagger in the other.
Okay, so you're poised to actually light it. Your everything is ready, basically.
Yeah, so I think here is when I crouch down in front of the skeleton that just has wailed on me, and I get this cocktail lit. I'll try and grab the backpack out of the way as I smash it. So I
All right,
don't know
well,
if-
it's
I mean,
under
it's
his
been
feet.
3 rounds. This is the 3rd round that I haven't made a roll. So I don't know if it's now or if it's next round that this thing's going off.
So are you throwing this oil at something?
I'd like to get backpack out of the way and then set a fire in this doorway.
Give me
Or
a
against
dex
the
check
stove.
to grab the backpack from under its feet. A failure will give it an attack of opportunity.
Another one? This is how many can it take in a round? I
It's
think monsters
a
can only-
warrior. It can take up to a certain number of attacks per round, depending on its level.
skeleton warrior.
Don't get hit.
It'll slash at you with a 15 to hit.
Oh.
That doesn't do it.
All right, it
16,
barely
let's see.
clips into your armor. All right, it strongly clips into your armor, barely not hitting your flesh as you snag the backpack.
And then I think
draw
I
back.
set the backpack on the ground and start the fire. I guess I'll make the attack roll
Please
next
do.
round or now.
Make it now. Yeah, AC 10 because you just have to hit it. Doesn't matter if you hit its armor or not.
Nah.
It goes up. Roll me some damage.
I think it's 2d6 or 2d4,
2d6.
and it's probably just the square right in front of me. I can kinda-
Right. The skeleton goes up in flames and crumbles
Oh,
to the ground.
My brown fire. There we go. That's better.
The next skeleton.
Brown fire seems thematic. I think that's good.
The next skeleton will step into the flames.
Taking 2d6 still, or just d6?
Give me the 2d6. It's the same round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That's a big fire.
It
maybe
will-
maybe the bones have caught fire.
Yeah, it will just go up in flames and crumble before you.
Flammable skeletons.
Yes.
Nice.
There's
the
one left.
next one will
Dry
step
bones.
into it while it takes an attack at you. So give me 2d6 damage.
The gift that keeps on giving, only 5 this time.
Okay.
One thing I was going to
And
say is
does it
that
hit?
William goes before me, and Ferris is going to be open to swapping with them, so he might be able to get an attack this round with his spear over
Possibly,
Grimes.
yeah. The skeleton will hit you with a 21. That will deal 6 points of damage to you.
Reduced to 5.
Yep.
All right,
Wonderful.
I step forward, attack the skeleton.
I can't move for some reason, but I can't select my token.
Are you on the arrow?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My sword.
Oh,
would
I
be
can
too-
select William. What?
No, you just moved
Oh,
yourself.
now I can select myself, but I can't move. My token's just
You're
stuck in
moving.
place.
No, you're moving everywhere.
Okay, roll 20's bugged. I'm gonna
Moving
reload
like
the page.
crazy. Yeah.
My sword would be too short to attack past Grimes, right?
Yeah, you'd need to use your spear.
Okay. Oh yes.
Clears by
did it.
5.
And what's spear damage again?
2d4, so 44
4d4.
plus
Wow.
strength.
Yeah. 16.
Oh. You plunge your spear right through its chest cavity, through
That's
the
an
plate,
angry strike.
through
And I
the
think-
bones, out the plate on the backside.
And I think we retreat.
So
is that the
Ferris is
last
going
of
to like sort of push things forward a little bit and say, wait, we should drag these bodies out and burn them to make sure they don't reanimate again.
Way ahead of you.
We're all in the silence. We're all in the silence. So
Yeah,
we're
that's
like,
why I'm like
Right.
pushing forward to get out of the silence bubble to say it.
And I think
gotta
I
wait.
push back.
There's a fire. There's a fire. So we gotta
The
wait for
fire
the
goes
fire.
out very
Yeah.
quickly.
It burns out
Okay.
in the next round.
All right,
So
yeah.
then
So
we
let's
start like dragging these bodies out, and we leave.
Okay. Does anyone remember where the square with the trap is?
Yes, I know it's these two squares right in front of the little sconce on the wall. In fact, actually, here's a better idea. Do you want
I
us to
take
throw them
out.
into the pit?
I think the rope is still there. Laying across.
Well, no, what
Or
I'm
did
saying
you-
is, do you want us
Or
to
if
shoot
not,
the
I'll
bodies
set.
into the pit?
Throw the
Yeah, we
bodies
could.
in.
Well, I was thinking, the skeletons probably would have been stupid enough that we could have just lured them into the pit.
Yeah, but now we can just throw them into the pit ourselves.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So screw that. We're just gonna throw these things into the pit.
All right.
Actually, hold on, I want to throw one and see if there's any immediate effect when the body falls down there. Like I want to watch and see what happens to the skeleton.
Sure. So you drag the skeletons back, loading them onto which square? wanna
So it's
just wanna
these two
test you one more
squares
time on
are
this thing.
seesaw squares. That one, and then I can't get this one. I think that's the first seesaw square, so I'm gonna put it there.
All right. So you load the bodies up in this square
Yep.
over and over again until there's
Yeah.
a
So
hole.
I want to watch and see what happens to the first one. Like, does it melt
Well,
or anything?
No, you put it on that square and nothing happens.
Okay, so then I kick it forward one square.
And the thing turns and the bodies slide into a pit and then the thing goes back to where it was before.
Okay, so putting my
before-
weight on this square right here, does it seem like it's stable?
Super stable.
Okay, so I can just make an easy like 5-foot step over this thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a 5-foot step and like push that down and see what happened to that skeleton body that went down.
You do have infravision, and there's a bunch of ambient light around here. You can see that the pit itself is 10 feet wide. So when the back end goes up, that it just drops down into the same pit as well.
Right.
If you were to be stepping there, so you can see in this pit, it's just this yellowish, greenish vapor, and you can make out a corpse in place.
It's just lying there. It's not like melting or anything.
Hang on.
No, it's just chilling.
Before he puts any other sets of plate mail down in a pit,
Yeah.
we take the plate mail. I take the plate mail off the
Oh,
skeletons.
it's crap. You would never want to wear this shit, man.
He can
Well,
repair it.
It looks
Yet
pretty.
it seems to
pretty good
grant
me.
22
the equivalent
AC. Yeah,
AC
no, it
of
seems
steel
perfectly
plate mail.
functional. to me.
For skeletons, it's fine, but for like a living, breathing person with actual flesh attached, there's like the holes in this aren't going to be very good. It's also
okay,
William, you are a big man.
No. I'm not trying to wear it. Is it worth anything though? The metal.
It's brass and bronze. It's worth its weight in copper. That's about
Fine.
it.
Fuck it. Let's put him in the pit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go, guys. Let's get back up to the church. See what Hughes is doing. I would carry on, but we need to check in on Hughes, make sure she's all right. So.
Okay.
So we retreat
does
back.
Ferris fill up the pit with enough bodies that we can just walk across it?
No, the pit's 15 feet deep. There's only 7 bodies here. It's
Oh,
also
15 feet deep.
Yeah.
When you told me how deep it was, I could have sworn you said it was 50 feet deep, and I was like,
Ooh.
Jesus.
We understand the trap well enough now that
Yeah.
I can counterbalance it and everyone can
It's
walk
fine.
across.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. So there's only 5 active feet that are right in front of this sconce, so everyone should be able to just like 5-foot step over it. Like even with the 6-foot ceiling, taking a 5-foot step should not be that hard.
Yeah, and as you guys are walking past it, now that the trap is understood, Ferris, as you're all moving past it, your elf eyes and all your wonderful elf senses, like, hold on, there's a secret or concealed door near me.
Ferris says exactly that, and nobody hears him because we're in a silence bubble.
I really wish I could cast spells, because I could mark this area.
So with my elf senses, where is this concealed door?
It's on your right-hand side, exactly to the right of you.
I'm gonna like give this wall a little push, see if I can move it.
Give me a strength check.
All right. D20 plus 14. Yeah, I'm pretty strong, Neal.
Oh, yeah, but it's a solid stone wall. It's not budging.
Ferris kind of like sort of taps on William's shoulder, like reaches past Grimes, and he kind of like brings him over and starts like pushing on this wall and like instructs him to do the same.
All right. I thought that the ghost might have come through a wall around here, so I understand.
Give me a strength check, William.
36.
Oh, it's beautiful. You're shoving really hard into solid rock.
So I notice it's a concealed door, right? Do
Hidden
I
or
see any
concealed
clear
door.
like hinges or any sort of mechanisms tied to it? All right, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna try like messing with these sconces on the wall, see if any of them are like a lever. I'm gonna like move them up
Yeah.
and down, try like twisting
The
them a
one
little
right
bit.
next to Grimes twists left
Yep,
and right.
twists. Perfect.
I already
Goes
tried
left
that.
or-
No,
you
you
didn't
pulled
try
it.
that one, buddy. You tried every
pulled it. I
sconce
twisted
except
it.
for that one, William.
Okay.
So I twist it and it
It goes left or right, and when you swift it left, there's a plate that begins to move to the side,
all right.
revealing a passageway.
Let's take a quick look. Why not?
Oh, hold on. I think I need to remove the lighting effect across this passageway too. There you go.
All right. Yeah,
All
ghost
right.
came out here. Why not?
I put an arm on Faris and pull him back.
Okay, I get pulled back.
And then,
Ferris, as soon as you step in that passageway, you can hear as well.
Okay.
Yeah. the
I
silence
get
is
pulled
not-
back into silence, and I look at William like,
they go like this. Sleepy time. Let's go.
Ferris just like points into the thing. So yeah.
Ferris,
Like
in there,
he's
you can-
speaking, and you can't hear a word that he's saying, but he's pointing into this like empty room.
There's things in there, Ferris. There's all sorts of things. There's like bookshelves and cloth and vials of stuff. My
It's
God.
been here for 1,000 years. It'll be here tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna twist the lever back and seal the door again
Straight
to the
up
right,
and down. Okay.
so that I reseal the passageway, and then we'll go back.
All right, let's go back. We go back upstairs to the temple.
All right. You guys all exit to the temple outside, and why don't we go to our second break? We'll see you guys on the other side.
All right.